And then I'll send you the link for that live.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me see how much I'll share it to your profile. All right, I added it to your page.
Oh, perfect. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. So let me get this back. All right. Here we go here. It says we are live.
Awesome.
Bam, bam, bam. What up, everybody? It's your girl, PJ Dakota. We are live, coming to you for the Say What show. And my special guest today, all the way from the Bronx, right?
Bronx, Manhattan, everywhere. Yeah.
So let me make sure I'm saying the name right. Is it Vero G?
Perfect. You got it.
Awesome. Okay, we got Vero G here out of the Bronx, a worldwide artist here on the Say What show. She hit me up and was like, yo, how can I get on your show? And I'm like, hey, ain't no problem. Let's get you on. So congratulations on everything, the success you've had, and thank you for being on my show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored. Thank you.
Oh, no doubt. So first off, shout out to all female artists. So I see you doing your thing out here. And I read your bio, like 20-page bio. Love it.
I tried to shorten it. I'm sorry.
Man, that was short. I had to see what else is supposed to be on there. But you had everything on there. And man, so you've been doing this for a minute.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So tell my audience a little bit about yourself and just how you just got started, because she do R&B, y'all. She R&B artist, so and she rocking it, and she's rocking it in Spanish and everything, and so.
Thank you.
So go ahead. I'm gonna give you the mic, telling people about who you are and what you do and everything.
Sure, not a problem. Thank you so much. So, like I said, I just want to thank you for having me in the show. I'm definitely honored. And, I pretty much what I am is I'm an artist, an author, entrepreneur, TV, radio host myself. The list goes on. I just try to put as much work as I can to put out there to just provide a great platform for yourself and everyone out there to embrace it and that sort. Pretty much since the age of 7, I always felt music was a passion of mine, and I realized at that certain age in my life, I said, there's something special about it. I'm going to work on this. Yeah, and I said, and I went on it, and later on in life, I was with the junior high school 22 school choir many years ago. They changed the name now, but that's many years ago, and yeah, it was really a great experience. And then yeah, and later on, I actually worked with Al Sharp there for a little bit and for the Change Choir. So it was yeah, it was really good experience. I got to like travel for a little bit, kind of see how it works. But I was like, you know what, I want to do my solo career. So I at that time was going to school, so I had to balance a lot of things out. So I decided to just, leave on my own terms. But I just still had to go to school at the time and everything else because it's a lot of work. Definitely. So I just, pretty much I've been doing like showcases, open mics, all that sorts just to get my name out there, and been doing it for a long time, and I just, as we speak right now, my latest album, which is called Here I Am, is out for all digital platforms, and it's an EP. It's my fifth EP album, and it's an amazing album. I felt like as an artist, the growth, you'll see the growth from the previous albums I put out, and this one is the one that's like the plateau where I'm at now as an artist right now. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference? Since this growth, what's the difference?
I like that. I guess, looking back at it now, like from like now to back then, I would say, the difference of it is just seeing how when I started doing songwriting and the sounds of my music was like the earlier versions of me. It was like, okay, I gotta work. and down definitely and down the line I realized, looking now towards how I grown so much in the artist as my songwriting skills, the way I kind of like have different sounds in my music. it's awesome to see that.
Okay, okay. So now, do you work with producers in your area? Where do you get your tracks from?
Yeah, I work for all kinds, everyone. I like to work with anything that gravitates to me. It could be a certain sound that I just pick up. I talk to the producer through email how that works, and then I make sure I do paperwork and then get that out the way, and then take it from there. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I always ask my artists that come on my show, because I just feel we don't have enough people that uh, are available to help artists. So I'm not going to assume anything. So I'm going to ask. You got all your paperwork together? You with ASCAP? You with BMI? You with Sound Exchange? You all them good things?
Yes, I so 110%. Everything you just said, this is what I wrote a book about this because
Okay.
yeah, because it's a true story. Being an independent artist, you gotta really know the name of the game of the music industry.
Yes.
If you don't know what as an independent artist what things you're entitled to, you're gonna get lost in the game. So
Yes.
with that, definitely. So with that in mind, I said, I made a book. It's called 101 Music 101 for upcoming artists knowing your rights. And with that, nobody taught me. I learned on my own, by trial and error.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely I learned just okay, what things that I have to learn on my own, and then eventually people did tell me some advice, but I had to go on search online and stuff like that. And I felt I definitely, I guess I am BMI. I am like you mentioned before, I always copyright my music. You have to do that, people.
Yeah.
That is plus. You need, with the BMI, that's protecting you. You get this different types of royalties out there. You got to go and tap into it because that's money that is yours. You work hard for it. You install so much money in studio time and all this other stuff. Might as well get something back from it. So yeah, definitely do your education. That's key when you have some music industry.
Now, this 101 book that you have, where can we purchase it? Because I would love to get a hold of.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so you guys could go to Amazon and you could just put my full name is Veronica Gonzalez, and you'll see it will say Music 101 for upcoming artists knowing your rights. And pretty much you'll see it, all the information is there, and yeah, it's really informative. It's very educational for everyone, just to get that kind of feedback or input that they need to get the careers in the right path.
Nice, nice. I would definitely purchase it to support you for sure, because I like what it stands for. I make it my thing to teach those type of things as well. And then I'm gonna do a whole review on it. I'll be like, yo, man, chapter one said blah blah blah. So we'll bring you on session. We'll be like, so you can validate everything I'm saying. But yeah, no, man, I try to steer these artists into the right direction, and it's cool when we can bring things from artists that's been through it so they understand. You know what I'm saying? We could get Quincy Jones or somebody else, be like, this is what you do. But we'd be so starstruck, you miss the message. So if they know that another independent artist is going through the same thing, been there, done that, and then they're telling you what not to do and to do, it kind of sticks, I think. So I think it would be cool, maybe we could do a whole session just on your book.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you. Thank you.
So you being from Bronx, I've never had a female artist from the Bronx, whether it was singing, rapping, or whatever, on my show yet. And so you're the first.
Thank you.
So kind of give me a feel. What up, though? Whoever giving me hearts, thank you so much. Who kind of give me an idea of what it is to be a female artist in the Bronx, because Bronx, so what up, though, hood and you come on, you like la 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 la, you know what I'm saying? Apparently it's well received and everything. So kind of give me that, because I know you, one of the words you use a lot in your bio was the trials and tribulations. So yes. Being this female R&B Latina smash, how was it?
Oh wow, that's a good question. So I could go back a little bit. So pretty much, I'm actually from the Lower East Side. That's, those who don't know what that is, that's pretty much like the East Village or Lower East, Alphabet City, they call it. Yeah. But I was for the Bronx majority of the rest of my life, like from my teenage years to my adult years. I've been there for over 15 years living up that way. So I kind of got like the best of both worlds, when you say, in that sense. And living in the Bronx, it was first kind of like different, because it's like, you kind of see how the format, the formula, and how people interact with other people. And they have some good parts and they have the rough edges. Unfortunately, I lived in the rough edges, but it actually did mold me. It molded me to who I am today. And and it's definitely, especially as being an artist, use that in my music, and instill that so people could know that, people in the hood, they don't have all that good. It's tough, we gotta like kind of show the world that even though you go through stuff in your life, but don't let it stop you for what you got to do.
Yes, nice, nice, nice. Now, what type of areas there were you performing? Because I know you were saying some open mics or whatever. Were these
Yeah.
clubs or bars? What were they?
Pretty much it was showcases, lounges, like Recoup Lounge. I think that was one of them. It was just a few of them, like in Manhattan City, the Bronx. There was a few of Bronx, but mostly Brooklyn. A lot of them Brooklyn. Showcases, events. Some not too many concert spots because, that's another story. But I mean, you gotta like work to really get to that point. But I mean, it's just great to have each experience just different.
Now, what keeps and motivates you to keep doing music? Because I know it's got to be. I know we're independent. So, was it ever a time when you be like, "I'm trying to get signed," or it's like, "I'm just gonna remain independent"? And what? So, where we at?
That's a good question. I feel right now, I'm good where I'm at right now as an independent artist because I have the creativity to, I don't have nobody can tell me what to do with my own music. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to like tell people, tell me what to do and all that sorts. And I just want to be free with my music. I want to I want people to relate to it and express in my way to know that, we could relate to stuff. So, and I mentioned to somebody else, if down the line, if I ever get signed, which is once in a lifetime, that'd be great, but I have to do it under my terms because, I can't give them all and then I'm not getting nothing out of it. It has to be a mutual understanding.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yep. Now, are you currently with somebody still, not necessarily married, but maybe an independent company, or you're still just you?
Well, right now, for the moment, I am with an independent local management, J Empire Media, just my management now. So yeah, we're working on with him for a good couple about years now. So we're still working on doing some stuff now.
Okay. Now, I saw a quick episode of you. You have your own podcast.
Yes. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, it's called the Vero G Spotlight radio show, which is every Wednesday, guys, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time at DTF Radio. For myself, host Vero G, and my co-host Dalamov. We just did our 2-year anniversary last Wednesday, so
congratulations.
Thank you. It was like, we did it, Rocky, No, but you guys can definitely tune in and watch. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have an episode. You can watch this every Wednesdays live, and you can download the app, I believe, either on Google Play or on the Apple Store. You guys can download it and watch this there live. And we just have a lot of great, amazing people on that platform. And real quick story behind that, besides we did the before we did the radio, we actually went back to doing the TV taping of the Vero G Spotlight TV show. And that's how we formatted the whole entire brand. We started with the TV, which we're making our fourth season. Yay, this year. So I'm excited for that. Yay, thank you, baby. Thank you. So we're actually getting new episodes now. We're trying to look for more people to be part of it, be a guest and that sorts. But besides that, we're doing the TV now, the radio. We branched off from the TV to the radio, and also now the magazine, which we'll be making is 3-year mark this year. Actually, I'm gonna show you the latest one. So this is the special issue right here, guys.
Nice.
Thank you. And we got thank you, my love. And actually, we got on here the cover. He is known as Raheem. He's actually one of the 5 founding members of the Furious 5 from Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5. So I'm honored to have him on this issue. And thank you to Elohim for that amazing connection. So yeah, we branched off from the, like I said, TV, the radio, now magazine. And we just want to keep branching off some more things for opportunities for everyone out there for the platform.
Awesome. Well, let's definitely after this, let's definitely team up, because I actually have a magazine too, and it's called
yes.
It's called what's the name of my magazine, Patty? It's called
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and same thing, we interview and have everybody in it. It's not just about music. It's about anybody that has a business, authors. We have you talk about just your books, and then we bring you in as a music artist, and then you can do your show. You could be in there so many times because you do so much. But it's open for all of that. And so when I saw you did a magazine, I thought that was so cool. Also, I have a business partner there in New York, and I got a bigger project that's coming up where we're going to be working with a lot of the old school artists from back in the day
Okay.
on a big on a project. And I will, and they always still looking for getting on shows, all that type of stuff. And if we collab, when I get them for whatever I do, I'm gonna send them your way.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank
So
you.
you'll be able to get
Oh,
all of the old school cats in your magazine on your show and everything too. So yeah, let's
thank,
collab like that. I think that'd be really cool.
oh, definitely. No doubt. No doubt. I'm honored. Thank you.
So you got this TV show, and I feel you on that because I'm trying to do the whole radio thing too.
Okay. Awesome.
So you got the radio, you got the magazine, you got this album thing, like, and I know probably what your answer is going to be, but I'm going to ask it because I see myself in you because we do so much. How do you find the time?
You know, it's funny you say that, and it's true story. There's times where I barely sleep, and that's the truth.
There you go.
It's true. Like when you do this kind of industry or whatever you can be, whatever you're doing, you don't really have much time because your mind is always running, as they say. So there's times where I have to sometimes force myself to sleep at like
To stop, yes.
Yeah, because it's like your mind. You have to keep working. You have to keep doing something. So there's times I do sleep, but not as much as I should. Yeah. Yeah. I need to sleep more though, but yeah.
Exactly. So you said this was your 4th EP that's out now?
This one, yes. Yeah. And then I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, that one's out. It's been released since last year, September. So big shout out to my engineer, Wilson, for that. We actually you're getting the exclusive right now. So yes. So I just did a collaboration as of yesterday. I was in the studio with 2 amazing artists, upcoming artists, Real Lyrics and Homage. Big shout out to them. And we just did open bars. We did open bars years ago with me and Real Lyrics, and things happen in life. So I realized, we actually circled back again, and we're doing, thank you. And we're doing open bars too. And we did it yesterday. So it'll be out very soon, and the video. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then my 5th EP album will be out definitely this year. It's called Energy. So you guys I'll give you all that when it comes out.
Yes, please do. Please
Definitely.
do. Now, you did something that I'm doing this year that'll be out at Christmas time. You did a Christmas album.
Yes. I did this actually a couple years back. Big shout out to my mentor and producer at the time, Cool Breeze. And I was like, you know what, being an independent artist, everybody does the same kind of album, same kind of formula.
Yeah.
I said, why not do the Christmas album? I mean, kind of stand out from it. So pretty much with this couple years back, it's 5 classic songs, White Christmas, Little Drum Boy, the rest of all that.
Yeah. About to do.
exactly. So it's just crazy how I just pretty much just did the vocals and everything else, and my producer at the time, he arranged and all that sorts. And the video White Christmas, it's been out for like a couple of years now on my YouTube channel. And people, every time like the Christmas time come, I have to put it out. So people be like, "Well, that's not." Yeah, get them in the spirit of Christmas. Why not?
But those type of projects, you'll live off and eat off for the rest of your life.
Well, the thing that cover songs. So I unfortunately that it sucks because we know with cover songs, the original person, so after 70 years, that's when you finally get the money and all that sorts. But I'm like, listen, I'll just put it out. But if I could make some money, it'd be great.
Yeah. Well, put your album out and then do one original, and then you'll be good.
Yeah. See that thank you for that. Thank you. I'm gonna remember that. Thank you.
And I see you have several music videos out. They're so dope. Congratulations on them. So even doing that process, like, how is that for you? Like being in the studio all day, doing the videos. Did you come up with the concepts for your videos and everything?
The majority of them, yes. I do sometimes work with my management when it comes to like for example, like the treatment. Like we'll work out some things, but majority of times I always want to have something. When I want something, I wanted to make sure like a certain look or some way. Who added his input, of course. I always want that and to make it what it is. But yeah, it's pretty much it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now your bio also said that you had several books out. Like
yes.
Poetry and something else.
Yes, definitely. Actually, it's good you say that. My latest book, I just did this not too long ago. It's called A Mother's Love. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh my God, it's a hard copy too.
Yeah, and it's the first hard copy, so I'm extremely excited. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, because the other one's a paperback, so I'm like, oh, okay, but this is something different. No, but this is out now, guys. Called Mother's Love. Pretty much with the backstory to this, or the concept, is pretty much my story as being a single mom, and the things I went through, my child, and it kind of made us a stronger bond as a parent and child, when overcoming our battles and stuff like that together.
Nice. Now there was a topic, and it's an important topic, and I want to bring it up because it's so many people and women that go through what I think that maybe you went through. It is the reason why you did it, and I believe that was what is it, abuse? What was it?
Yes. Domestic violence. I've been through it all. Yeah.
Domestic abuse. That's what I was something. Yeah.
No.
But now did you do a book on that too, or was it?
Okay, so the book Trials and Tribulations, it talks a little bit about like more my childhood and then things I went through, what I seen as a kid, and then it also goes towards, it introduces the readers, as I say, more of a like more sense of what I went through into domestic violence, and I mean, I could tell you I went through being raped, foster care system. I went through being pregnant and homeless. So I went through really hard times, and I say, like, this is a story. Everybody has a testimony out there, and definitely. And I want my story to be told because you never know who could be listening, tuning in, saying, "Wow, she definitely like." If she went through all this nonsense or whatever ordeal she went through, but it didn't stop her to move on with her life or to inspire other people along the way, we need more of that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's why when I saw that, I said, I'm gonna bring it up because I still think my listeners and other people, they need to hear that. And it's always a bad thing. And I'm sorry that you went through it, but man, you get thumbs up for surviving it. It's about being a survivor and keep moving and not looking back and keep moving forward. And you've done that with your music, with your magazine, with your radio show, with everything and anything else that you're trying to do, man. You definitely get a thumbs up and support over here in Michigan, because we're in Michigan. So Michigan definitely supports.
Love to you guys. Thank you. I love that.
No doubt. So let me get a quick shout out to all the people that's been watching right now. My boy Ray, what's up, Ray? We got somebody named Adon and my boy Willie. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. Where can people find your music and anything else that you got? Where can we find everything?
Yeah, no problem. So you guys can find me on my social media. My Instagram is @official Vero G. You can find me on my website at www.verogmusic.com. You can find me on my Facebook artist page. It's at VERO 2884, and that'll be the direct ones because it's a lot of Vero G's. So if you go there, you type that in, that's the one you'll see it. And pretty much you guys can follow me everywhere. Music wise, you can find me everywhere. Just put Vero G with a dot behind that. You'll see on Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, Pandora, iTunes Music, all those places. Just type it up, you'll find me there.
Nice. Now you have any shout outs you want to do?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, shout outs for you first and foremost for having me on the show. You're welcome. Definitely. And a shout out to your viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in. Just showing love. A big shout out to my amazing management, Jam Pine Media, Gemini Stacks, Gary Luss, Jackie Brown. The list goes on of just all the amazing people who are in our circle and our lives and just been there supportive. Yeah.
Cool. Well, man, thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you.
I definitely maybe down the line let's do a song together or something.
Ooh, let me know.
For sure. And then when I'm back in New York, I'm definitely going to hit you up and let's meet up, have some lunch or something, or whatever. And I'd love to be on your show.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Definitely, that'd be cool.
And real quick, so why R&B?
You know what? It is funny you say that. I like to do different genres. Like I don't want to just say one, but R&B it's one of my favorites because it's it's everlasting. Like it's a classic kind of genre where even though in the 90s was more prominent and people loved it at the time, R&B is something that is within your heart and your soul, and people can resonate to it. Hear it at times when they're chilling or relaxing or getting into the mood. So it's all different, but I just blend it in with different sounds.
Cool. But once again, congratulations. Thank you for being on the show. Everybody, it's your girl PJ Dakota, my guest Vero G. here. Make sure you go check her out. All her books, shows, everything, all you artists, make sure you tune in because I know you gave a deadline to be in your magazine. So I definitely want to see if I can get in your magazine on the next one. Whatever I got to do, send you whatever. We're going to take care of that. And all you independent artists, hey, here's another magazine, another publication you guys could get in to display your talent or whatever. Just hook up with homegirl. She get you set up on her show, everything. So yeah, thanks again, girl, and continue success at everything you do.
Thank you so much. Blessings, blessings.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Yeah.
Awesome.